There we go. The bird. Oh, look at that! What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Speed Without Engine, the place where fast-paced action meets pure fun. Get ready for some sick designs, crazy crashes, and tons of laughs. Let's go. And it's a 1920 style rocket and 1920 style attire to go with it. This run at this stage seems to be about the concentration. Through that little chicane in there. Seems to be a little bit nervous, doesn't he, the pilot, when he's got to make sure that turn. This time they're okay through there, just about. And then around that little right-hander. Started to get quick now. Here's the kicker. He's got that wrong, hasn't he? Got that terribly wrong. Make sure you're lined up coming around that turn, because the kicker's onto you straight away. To go, and that's into the straw. They're over the finish line anyway. You can do it. You keep your fingers crossed for them. Alfredo at the front, Carlos at the back. Carlos. It's that back left as you look at it that's causing the problem. It's buckled already. There's the water. But they have proved the point that you can have those big bicycle wheels and you can get right to the finish. Moving down towards the whale tail. Hold on, Carlos. Hold on, Carlos. Here's the whale tail. Bow. Oh, went slowly through there. Slowing up all the time. Slowing. Let's have a look at the time. 1:46. Not sure that's going to be fast enough. Maybe they didn't get the memo, but we'll see. Lots of castles in Belgium. There might be one fewer at the end of this run. I have no idea how they're going to get through the chicane with that before they get to the Belgian cobbles. That's if they get that far. There's the bone shaker. Oh, no. That's what it used to look like when it got marooned on the bone shaker. Right, here's the cobbles. Oh, the turrets are starting to go. Oh, it's falling apart around him. Look at the smile on the fella's face at the back. He knew it was a stupid idea at the start. Let's build a castle and try and get that to the bottom. There's Big Air. There it is. Foamier by the minute. You can't see a lot through there. That's the view that the driver gets. They're in there somewhere, I promise you. There we go. It went in as a castle, and it came out as a piece of cardboard, and they've got to the finish line. The last time I saw that, there were 4 turrets. They've lost one fella on the ramp. Look at the size of these wheels. They shouldn't be seen. Being very samurai gate. Squeeze of the brakes. Wants to go. Wants to... There's his kicker. Right then, here's the burn. Here's the burn. Here's... Oh, look at that! Oh, there's the burn! Oh, my word! There are tyres, safety tyres behind there. But look, yes, you can. 106.12. The berm is supposed to be a corner. Know what lies ahead. Down we go. Slippery start ramp. Slippery circuit. Smoke. Can't see very well through there. Now we're off and running. Will they get the water or will they get a bridge? They get the bridge. They're able to keep it to the left. It's probably the most sensible way to... It's a slow pig, isn't it? I thought they were faster than that. It's one of the tight turns. Fine at the moment. Fine at the moment. We've seen some problems through here because they can't avoid hitting that wall. Not through there. Oh, there's that kicker. Oh, there's the wall. It's so hard to get the control. Get round the corner. There's the kicker, and you're out of control at that point in mid-air. Then how do you get round the corner? That's what they've got to try and work out. And there they are at the finish with not much left of it. 131.32. At least they got to the bottom.
It's all about gaining speed and keeping speed and making sure somehow, kind of movement off a straight line, you're in trouble because you've got so much speed and momentum. That's good through there, very, very good through there. Towards the front when the wheel went. Really good through there. Whale tail in sight. Big bounce, but a really good landing that took the momentum off, took the sting off the landing, the back wheel just about hanging on. They won't need the spare today, that's for sure. A fight to the finish. Got to keep the speed up. Oh, they've lost the wheel, they've lost the wheel. Can they do it? There it is. You see a Soapbox lose a front wheel and pretty much stay on the same course it was on before. There's the wheel gone, and they got a long... They've hardly lost any speed, and they've managed to get to the finish.
Car is the first one down. This is based on the Sriracha hot chili sauce. They entered in 2014 in Seattle, but didn't finish. So let's see how they do today with this relatively streamlined Soapbox and the big wheels, and they are off and on their way. It's not a course that's full of obstacles, but it's a course that will test the pilot in different ways. Building up with those big wheels. They might be okay today, bearing in mind there's not too many bumps, although he's got it wrong around there. It's just that sweeping right-hander, and didn't get round there tight enough. And the good news is, as far as they're concerned, is there's no damage significantly to the Soapbox. Arrow at the back, there's the kicker, over there, one or two little bits to start to come off at the back and over the finish line, and a big smash at the end. Should be okay. And don't forget the brakes, everybody, at the finish.
And bearing in mind it's all about gravity, you've got to get a good push-off to start with, and that's exactly what they've done. Not surprised they've thrown that away. You couldn't hold that all the way down, could you? So here we go, the bikini-clad boys. Over the wedge, still in one piece. Oh, we're not, the wheel's off, the back wheel's off. They're still going though. Here we go, this could be a problem too, couldn't it? Over the apples and pears, just managed to slither over that like a snake on its belly. And now they come down to the kicker. If they've got the momentum to actually reach the kicker, they've got to go through the chicane, which has now been put in because not enough people are applying the brakes at this point. And the kicker has been turned around as well, so it's not quite as steep as it was, and they do manage to slide over it. Can they reach the finish? Yes, they can, just about, and off they go, into the hay bales. This is where the problem started. The wedge cost them the back right wheel. And any hope of a fast run ended there. Full credit though for carrying on, sliding down the track, bouncing up and down, look, trying to get some momentum to just get over the kicker. It was hard work.
Of the operation. They're students from Lausanne, they're studying sport, they love skiing, they love that kind of thing, those adrenaline sports, so they should be perfectly suited here today. There's the on-board shot from inside the Soapbox. Nice and bright, this one, and it's picking up a fair deal of speed. Almost managed to clear that middle section. Here we go through the chicane. Oh, not through the chicane. Halfway through the chicane. Circuit where you have to apply the brakes. The chicane is one of them. Now they're going to try and push their way down to the finish, and there's still a fair way to go. Oh, and over the wedge. And a little clip in the air as well. Good luck, Rick. So skydivers without parachutes. Okay, through there. We get a great view of this. Over he goes. Yep, no problem. Managed not to bang his chin on landing as well. Last ramp, he can see the finish line now. Grits his teeth. Over he goes! I think he thinks it might go wrong, and then, oh, too fast over there. He's going to make it all the way to the bottom. He's going to achieve what he set out to do on the way down. He's even going to go no hands, well, he'll try to. Well done, Rick. 123. Might be slightly top-heavy, this one. 41 for the performance. The shoulder pads and helmet might come in handy. Not that quick through there, but it will start to speed up now. That's where the speed comes in, down that drop. Only gets faster from here, through the water. Oh, he's nosed into there, look. Watch this. It's the nose of the ball that hits the straw. Bang! And then the back end comes flying round. There he is through the water. You can see as well that you get that splash of water in your face, but you've got to actually be able to get around the next corner. He's going to try and get down to the finish. There's the stair set. Oh, he's dropped through there. Oh, yeah, he's okay. A little bit wobbly. Oh, the confidence has gone, look. Here he comes towards the finish, and there's still that drop at the end. Don't forget about it. There we go, down we go. Into the... Oh, he's lost it again. There's the stair set. The writing was on the wall after all the trouble he had after the water. And then down that drop at the finish. And the momentum takes it over.
To build the soapbox. And they do tell us they're born to perform, so we'll wait and see. By this 20,000 plus crowd here at Alexandra Palace, a bit wobbly there, and it's gone. Driver's eyes, you can see the steering wheel wobbling all over the place, and he just couldn't keep it in a straight line their way. Still on after steel work. Let's face a picture of concentration now, because he's got everything on just to keep this soapbox in a straight line, but still hanging on that front wheel over the factory. There's the smoke. And they'll see the finish line. It won't be a winning time, but they certainly themselves down and get down to the finish. The pilot, Martin the co-pilot, Clive, James, Nina and Martin M are the rest of the crew. And the elephant is squirting out the water, and Martin is dancing away, and John has the job of keeping it straight. It's one of the biggest soapboxes, it's wide and it's quite high. It's got an orthodox steering wheel, which will help. And it's staying, hanging on there now, isn't he, Martin C? There's Grand Slammer, still going. Not the quickest, but it's motoring down now, over Sizzler, and down towards the finish line. Let's have a look at the time. 47.16, and they didn't even bother to try and stop it. And there's the Sizzler. They got a nice takeoff there from the ramp, nice landing as well. Kept it straight, and that really was the key to the whole run for the thirst quencher. Nice and smooth and down there safely in one piece. Is the pilot, Shane is the co-pilot, so I'm presuming that Glyn's doing the steering and Shane is doing the braking. Ian and Brendan are the rest of the crew. And they move down towards the lino here. And over there, no problem. A little bit of the Lunar buggy's gone. Here's the first big test over there. The front wheel's gone. I think you'll find the front right wheel's buckled underneath them, and that's going to try and throw him over the Grand Slammer here. Over they go. Oh, they've taken it out. Look, they're stuck there now. You just sit down, let the other fella do it. Down we go again. There's still the Sizzler and the chicane. Can't get it round the corner, look now, it won't steer, it's gone the other way. Come on, give it a push. Brute strength is the order of the day, they're over the Sizzler, they're off towards the barriers and they're in them again. Glyn and Shane are going to carry it down to the finish. They deserve to make the finish in 2:28.49. Starts to go wrong. Watch the front left as you look at it, it's gone there, and that just takes them towards us and into the straw bales. There was no way back really from there. There it goes again, look, there you see. Can't keep it straight.